outside. I'm just in here going to do some cleanup, dude. Do some cleanup and some prep to get ready for the coming week. Yeah, I'm going to do some cleanup, do some prep, get ready for the coming week. Sorry, I was just getting my my little viewer in order, but yeah. Here's one of the boxes we made yesterday. Get that out of the way. Here's some things I'd like to get working on later on today once we get a little cleaned up and all that. I do have a shop vac here that I just picked up a new one because my old one died. Oh, cool. This one actually has a little bit more stuff than my last one, so let's get that together, dude. We got this thing. I'm not sure where exactly this goes, dude. Yeah. Yo, what's up? Welcome. It goes on like that, I guess. And it came with like this big kind of filter bag, dude. Looks pretty easy. This is gonna go here. Yeah, my old shop vac died, man. I had to go get another one today. It's getting a little dusty in here. And how does this exactly go? In like that? Oh, I see. Is there a little slot right there, dude? I don't really need that, dude. Sure, we got some little casters we're gonna throw on that. What's up, guys? Welcome. This is just some like doing some shop prep, doing some cleanup this morning. Are these just gonna pop in there, dude? No. Yeah, these things. Just getting the shop kind of cleaned up and organized and get ready for the coming week. Get our projects in order and lined up. That way, when I get off work, I can come in here and have everything ready to go, you know? And not be worried about it. Dude, why is that not going in there? There it is. Yeah, my old shop vac lasted a long time. It finally just bit the dust. Literally. So picked up this one locally at the Kelseyville Lumber Company, dude. It was like $60 or something. Not a bad deal, dude. Pretty cool store too. It's a tiny one, dude. I don't have a big shop, and I didn't want something that was going to take up a lot of room, you know. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Once I get this together, I'll show you guys kind of the projects I have in mind for this week. Oh, come on, dude. Get in there, buddy. That is not the answer, dude. The hammer is not the answer. There we go. There we go. Got a little shop vac. It's a tiny one, 5 gallon or whatever. Where's this sucker go? Where's the tool? I just go wherever I want. Let me see. Go on the lid. Tool holder goes on the lid, dude. Right there. Or not. Why would they put it right there? Well, it doesn't make sense. Dude, I think that's a cool little unit, man. Definitely. What's up, everybody? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Just kind of getting some stuff out of the way here. This is going to cord wraps, dude, just as I thought. That's it. That's the whole thing. So bam, now we got a cool little shop vac to replace the old one. It's getting kind of gnarly in here, dude. It's time to do a little cleanup. It's slacking off on the cleanup. So coming up, so for this week we've got this, just a Pizza drone burl. It's all stabilized with CA glue. It had a lot of cracking and checking. We're gonna see if we're gonna make something out of this week. We've got this piece of walnut that I saved from the discard pile because I thought it might look awesome. I want to do a bunch of work to it. We have some like premium walnut that we cut up, turn into a big block. I'm gonna make a really nice jewelry box out of that. I've got the boards over there to make a bunch of napkin holders, but they need to be planed. My shop's really small. In order to run them through that planer, I have to open my garage door, which I'm not going to do because there's a gnarly storm going on out there today. I'll show you guys the projects that we completed from yesterday. We have this little box, which was made from a cedar fence picket. I think I'm going to hit this with a coat. It does have some Danish oil on it, but I think I'm going to hit it with a coat of polyurethane just to give it some more protection because it's cedar. It's a little soft. But it ended up being a nice little box. Making this box kind of inspired me to want to make a wooden drum. So I put wooden drum on my list of projects to make. I just got to do a little research. That'll be coming up soon though. Here's the other one we made. This is from a cedar fence picket as well. These are going to be... Can you guys hear that rain? It's pretty crazy. These are going to be just Christmas gifts. I don't have a lot of money. So I was like, I need to make some Christmas gifts for people, but this is made from a cedar fence board. It's got 2 drawers, very organic shape. I like it. I think the people I'm going to give these to will like them too, and if not, I don't know what to say, really. I'm going to put these over here and cover them up, get them out of the dusty room here. It's really coming down out there, guys. Really coming down. Oh yeah, and then I have these, which we need to make. My idea with these is to cut the bottom off, and then we have a smaller one. So my idea is to cut the bottom off, cut the top off, then once the bottom and the top are off, then cut out the inside on the bandsaw, glue the bottom back on, put some magnets in the top to hold the top on, and then sand down, smooth down the outsides, and they'll be like little wooden jars, kind of made out of walnut. So those are on the list for tonight and the coming weeks. We have this little piece of scrap that passed through my hands, and I said, hey, maybe we can make it into a little tray. Now it's a little tray. Maybe I'll start throwing my little different drawer pull pieces in there. You know, just little stuff that I plan on using that I am not. That is a really sharp piece of obsidian. That cannot be a drawer pull. But, you know, little things like this that I've cut out to use as drawer pulls, and like that's going to be a nice drawer pull. So yeah, it's just time to get the shop a little more organized, dude. You know, got this new shop back after the death of the old one. It's got quite the little wand. But yeah, guys, it's Sunday, and here where I'm at, Cobb Mountain, Northern California, it is storming, guys. It is windy from every direction, it seems. Raining. Just absolutely wild. And my dog keeps wanting to go for a walk. I've taken him on multiple walks today, and he just fucking loves it. He just loves it out there in the rain, dude. So, don't know what his deal is, but let's get this out of the way. I think I might, you know what I might do today is build a little stand for my sanding discs, dude. Get them all in one spot, like right here in front of me. I think that would be a good idea. Maybe build a little box to organize all these little pieces. That could be something that looks like a little. Could be a lot of things. Yeah, I got a lot of these little cut off that are expensive hardwoods, and I don't necessarily want to just throw them in the garbage, you know? So I need to organize those. That's what we're doing today. We're just kind of cleaning, organizing. You know, it's like this big chunk of glue up was a cutout from the drawer on another box, but if we flatten that out, it could be a whole nother box, right? So why throw that out? That can be a good push stick. Excellent, excellent. I'm going to throw on a dust mask and some earmuffs. Get to vacuuming a little bit in here, guys, so you might want to adjust your headphones. It's going to get a little loud. What's up, everybody? Hey, if you're just tuning in, we're doing just doing a little shop cleanup, organizing. Kind of want to get projects set up for coming into the week. So I do have a bunch of little projects set up here. There's some more I want to kind of prep and get ready for the week. Once I'm done vacuuming, I think I'm gonna make just a little caddy for my different sandpaper grids and stuff like that. But yeah, just give me a minute to clean up. I'm gonna move you guys closer towards the bandsaw because I'm just over there cleaning up the bandsaw. Just a quick little, oh hello, welcome. Just doing a quick little cleanup on a couple things here, guys. Yo, what's happening, guys? Let me move the camera back to the desk. Here we go. So I think next I'm going to build a little caddy that will hold. Hi to everybody that popped in here and said hi. Just built a little caddy that's going to hold my sanding disc. So I'm tired of having them all over the place, so that's what we're doing now. And I think I'm going to make it out of. I'm going to make it out of this pine. I got some pine here. And yeah, I'm not going to make anything too fancy, dude. Let's see, I got 80 grit, 120, 180, 220, 320. So we need like basically 5 slots. Maybe I'll put 6 slots on it. Little spot up top for the sander. The discs are 5 inches. We'll make the shelf 6 inches, so there's a little space. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go cut some shelves. Whoa. Safety glasses, dude. Where did I just put those? There they are. Hey, welcome everybody to the channel. This is a Sunday afternoon, kind of tidying up a tiny bit and getting projects in order for the coming week, so that when I get off work of my day job, I can come in here and be ready to do stuff. I guess I could point you guys towards the chop saw. It's pretty good, yeah. Yeah, all right. My pencil. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, everyone. Hello. Oh, hey, what's up? I am, right now I'm just cutting these into little 6-inch slices. And then I'm going to, oh, okay. And then I'm going to make a little caddy for my, sandpaper discs so they have a little home. So they'll be stacked up. Doop, 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 doop. You know? Anyway, I gotta make some legs. Yo, that wind is crazy, dude. Should I have used cedar for this? All right, I'm going to set you guys back up on the desk view. Here you go. I didn't know you could retract messages. That's interesting. So, I need my nail gun. What do I have in here? I might want to use finish nails for that. No, brad nails it is. Alright guys, so it's a quick and dirty little sandpaper caddy. I'm tired of looking around for my sandpaper, dude. Yes, this top shelf, or this second to last shelf is a little crooked, bro, but I was just kind of busting it out, not really squaring or measuring or whatever. I guess we could put a little I don't really want to even oil it, dude. I think I'm just gonna find somewhere for it to live. Maybe right here. Maybe it could live right there. Kind of like that, dude. Maybe right here. No. Kind of like right there. Maybe just off camera over here. Can you guys hear that storm out there? It's ripping pretty good, guys. That's gone. That's gone. That's gone. That's gone. Hey, Bright. Hello. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. I'm just doing a little cleanup right now. A little organization. Sunday. I'm just trying to get the shop in order so that during the week I can come in here after my day job and just kind of knock stuff out, you know? And I've been slacking. I've honestly been slacking a little bit when it comes to keeping it organized in here. So just time to do it. That's definitely a keeper. Yeah, I need my workspace to make more sense, you know. And I'm just kind of like a tornado in here, dude. Just like fucking spilled shit. I'm like the Swedish chef, dude, just making a huge mess behind me. So right now, I figured was a good time to start reining that in, reorganizing the space, especially now that I've been in here for a few weeks, you know. And I have a tendency to try to hang on to stuff for way too long. Just because I think I might need it, you know? It's definitely a habit I need to deal with, dude. But right now it's clean the shop time. And I figured I might as well have the stream on, dude. I'm trying to stack those, trying to stack the watch hours, grow the channel, do all that, so I figured maybe you guys might be bored and want to hang out while I clean, organize. Look at this chunk of obsidian, dude. Pretty sick. This is a coping saw that I got from my old man. I should turn my air compressor back on. And move this, unhook the nail gun. Yeah, this is a coping saw I got from my old man, and it's adjustable, so that you can put any size blade on it. I'm not sure what make it is or whatever. It's just something I got from my dad. Cool little coping saw. And this is, where's my dovetail saw? Here's a little dovetail saw. Little hand saw for cutting miters, I think that's one is for. Yeah, dude, it's quite a mess in here, guys, and I need to get my shit together. You know, when you just like keep working and it just keeps piling up, and then you're like, okay, I need to like finally do something about this, dude. Because a lot of times you come in and you're just inspired to make something, and you just keep doing that, and after a while, dude, it starts getting all fucked off in here. I don't know. I should probably make a better cell phone holder. Oh, dude, I pulled over on the side of the road one day to let my dog out to go to the bathroom, and I found this drill bit. It was just like right there on the ground. Pretty good ground score. You know, I just realized is I should probably should have put a back on this. Still can, guys. Just a little square, a little tiny square. You know what else I need is I need a little box that goes on my desk. Hold stuff. I'm gonna vacuum again, guys. Watch out for the noise. You full already, dude? I do not like this bag in here at all, dude. Fucking hinders my progress, so I'm gonna go throw this in the garbage out there in the storm. I'll be right back. Yep, it's still pouring out there, dudes. Still absolutely dumping rain out there. Let's try that. whole apparatus was clogged, dudes. There we go. I've carved out a little more space here. Feeling better about this, although I do still need to move that. I know it looks like a huge jumbled mess right now, guys, but we're getting it sorted out right now. And I'm going to adjust this camera mount. Dude, wait a second. What if I put the camera mount on top of this thing, dude? How's that view, guys? Let me see here. You can definitely see me better. I don't know about seeing the work better, though. I do like that. I do indeed like that, actually. So, I'm going to show you guys what I did. I put the phone mount on top of the sandpaper caddy thing, right? So now, there's California Republic, baby. Anyway, yeah, so now, right? Get more of that kind of view here. Okay, this is adjustable. What can we do with this? How's that look, dude? You can see the workspace. You can see me. Huh. I'll try that. we move this back a bit. Okay, I can dig that. I can totally dig that, dude. So I guess we clamp this on here. Thanks for hanging out with me while I organize the shop and kind of move stuff around, guys. This has been a long time coming. It needs to get done. Definitely needs to get done. Whoa, buddy. Whoa. I'm over here just dropping stuff now, guys. Where did that clamp go? What best way to clamp this securely? I just made tons more room here, guys. I'm really excited about that. But I do need to figure out how to securely clamp my camera back here. We're good on that. Now it is a little unwieldy, top heavy. I think I can solve that. Hey, you know what? I'm going to drive a couple nails. Into that, and that'll hold that steady. Right there. How does that look right there? Okay. I like that camera position. You can see a lot of the bench. You can see me. You can see my bald spot. Yeah, I'm liking this way better, guys. I'm liking this setup a lot better. Now we put it all back together. Who's in there? Who is that? That is. Hey, hello, welcome. Skinder? Welcome, welcome. I'm just kind of organizing the shop, cleaning up. I'm getting ready for the coming week here. Didn't I just have a huge Sharpie? Yeah, dude, I got a spot for my glue over here. I'm liking how this turned out. Spot for my phone to watch on. Move these saws. Oh, excuse me. Thought I uncovered a large Sharpie somewhere here. There it is. That I can write the grits down on my little caddy here. Oh, that needs to turn around. Sorry guys, I'm just kind of organizing the shop, doing a little cleanup, getting ready for the stream tonight, getting my work prepped for the next week. I need to build a little drawer under here. Put that on the list, dude. So what is this here? This is 180 grit. There's 80. There it is. So we'll go 80 grit down here. We need the 120. 120 next. I built a little caddy for my sandpaper here, guys. That's what I'm doing here is I'm organizing my sandpaper because I'm tired of digging around through it. It's my knife. Welcome everybody. Just a little chill stream in the shop, cleaning up, doing a couple things in here. Anybody else hate blister plastic, dude? Just a ridiculous thing. the 120. Oh, dude, that was the 220, bro. That doesn't go there yet. The 120. It's the 180. That's the 120. And we got the 120 in there. We need the 180. That's the 180. Now for the 220. Let's put the rest of the 220 in there. I'll put the rest of the 220 in there and the 80. $80, maybe not. Let's see. Yeah, let's squeeze it in there. Alright guys, so here is the new sandpaper caddy with the phone mount above it. It'll just make my life a little easier in here, you know? It's a tired one. I got these 50s here, which I rarely need. But sometimes you gotta knock shit down with a 50. 320 shelf up there. I forgot to grab 320 at the store today. But there are a couple 320s left. There's a 320. There's a 320. And there's a 320. Dude, so we are organized as far as the sandpaper goes. I'm gonna leave these right here because you never know. This goes over here. All right, dude, I'm feeling much better about the shop, guys. It is starting to get organized here. Dropped all my drawer pulls right here. That's where those went. That's where they went. Yeah, buddy. Feeling much better about this now. Much better. There's still a whole bunch you can't see on camera that could be organized, but just getting this much done feels good, dude. I got the spot over here for stuff. Very good. Feels good to get a little organized, you know. I'm still gonna have my pile of things that might turn into cool things, and I don't know. I just can't bring myself to throw these pieces away. This one I can. These cool pieces, dude, that have been cut off that might turn into something cool one day. I know looks like a big pile of shit, but it's my big pile of shit, and I love it. That's a good push stick. All right, man. I am feeling good about the shop right now. It's organized. Looks good. Found my notebook, dude. Found my notebook, dude. Hey, yo. Can you read that on there? Not really. That looks like. Let's try it with this one, dude. Oh, that's funny, dude. That's funny. We got the plastic speed square. Let's get this wipe-on polyurethane. We're gonna end up using this a little later on those cedar boxes, dude, just because cedar's pretty soft. It's a pretty soft wood, so I like to put the polyurethane on it to do a little bit more protection. You know? Let's chop these up and then glue them, dude. What do you think? Sounds like a great idea. Wait 1 second. That's an already glued up piece, dude. Well, here, we can glue up this one. We'll work on this one tonight. We'll make a cool thing, cool little box out of it tonight. Or we'll put it in the... Dude, now that I have space over here, I can have, like work backlog. Oh, stacked neatly here, dude. I love it. So, what we're going to do is glue these together so they can be a big giant box. Gluing. I got some gloves right here. Guys, if you're just now tuning in, I want to show you just bang together a quick and dirty sandpaper holder, dude. So now I got my sandpaper all organized right here at my bench where I do stuff. And then I got my cell phone holder C-clamped up there. Bam, dude. I know it's not the best setup in the world, but it's better than it was an hour ago, and I like that. Before we get to gluing, let's see here. That one was better than that one. There's our face. That's our face board. Let's put them down. It's a dark. This one's fucked. That one's fucked. It's a white. Light on top, and dark, and light, and dark, and light. So what that does is it makes it, so when we glue it, when that gets all sanded and it's finished, it'll alternate light, dark, it'll look really nice. But for right now, we're just going to glue these up. Actually, I'm going to sand these. I'm going to sand these before they get glued. And that'll help eliminate some of the problems we had last time. So give me just a second, guys. I'm grabbing 80 out of my super sweet little caddy right here, dude. You guys want to see something cool, dude? Watch this. Uh-oh. Here it comes. Here it comes, bro. And that'll just go on and on and on. We're now in the 23rd dimension. Hold on to your seats, folks. All right, that's enough screwing around, buddy. I'm gonna get the sand in these real quick, guys. Yo, what up, Alexis? Yeah, it's my day off, so I was just kind of in here cleaning up, dude. Check out what I made. I made a little caddy for my sandpaper discs, and then I put my phone holder here, dude. So there was that. I can see the bald spot on the top of my head a little better. You know. Well, thank you, buddy. That's the face. Dark. Light. Dark. Light. Damn, it was good. I ended up selling a couple, selling some boxes and stuff. I sold some shelves. I met a lot of people. I got some subscribers out of the deal. And I traded, I traded other artists for like some of their work, so I was able to acquire some like really cool stuff made by other people that I like. Yeah, overall it was a good experience, dude. I saw a lot of people out there that I know that I haven't seen in like 10 years, 20 years. So that was also very, very cool. Yo, and then check this out. Because you know I play World of Warcraft, right? So I've been in the same guild in World of Warcraft for years, but I've never met any of those guys in real life. We've just known each other through gaming and through Discord and stuff. And when I was at the craft show, this guy walked up to my table and he says something only somebody in my guild would know. And I was like, dude, who are you? And he was like, oh, I'm so-and-so in the guild. And I got to meet one of my gamer homies in real life, dude. Which was really fucking cool. Like, that was probably the highlight of the whole thing. Meeting a gamer homie. Yeah, for real, in real life, met a gamer homie. It's kind of like the dream, dude. Yeah. It was definitely cool, man. And he would turn out, that dude was like, he wasn't how I pictured him. He was like, almost, he was like, must have been 6'8" and looked like a male model. And I always pictured him as like kind of short and chubby. Yeah, well, no, I put in the Discord that I was doing this show in Napa, and he came out from Sacramento. So that wasn't a random occurrence. He knew I was going to be there, and he came and saw me. Very cool, dude. I think your sister might have already shipped off y'all's gifts. He is a real one, dude. Yeah, it was cool. Yeah, especially to like come out of just like for that to happen out of nowhere, to like see the gamer homie, you know, have him surprise you. That was fucking really cool of him, actually, dude. What else happened? Oh yeah, one of my buddies in real life that watches the stream here saw me talking about how I need clamps, and he gave me some clamps. Gave me a couple clamps. I had him come in. I think you might have missed that episode, but I had a buddy come in, and he'd never made one of these boxes before, so You know, he's been watching me make them, and I helped him make one. He made his first box, and it ended up being really nice. In case anybody's wondering what I'm doing, this was a cedar fence board. I'm gluing it up. I'm going to clamp it together, and it's going to turn into a nice little gift box or something for somebody. I don't understand the question, but yeah, he came in here and he was on the episode, and I taught him how to make one of these. Dude, if you want to come over and make a bandsaw box, you can too, bud. You can either be on the show or not, your choice. But if you want to make one of these, I'll teach you how. It's pretty easy. This is one of the clamps I got from the homie Jared. Shout out to Jared. Oh, also, you know what else is I learned that there's a community tab on my YouTube page, and so I made it so that subscribers can post their work in there. Yeah, I'm down to do workshops. But so now it's like if you go to my page and you click community, it takes you to another section where people can post photos and videos there. So I'm encouraging people to post their work there too, so everybody can check it out and admire it and stuff. So it's not just all about me in here. You know, I'm trying to. What happened to it? You know, just build the community a little more. You know, instead of having it be all about me. Yeah. Man, you really can't see the bald spot on the top of my head from that camera angle. But yeah, I'd be down to do well, not really to the public, but if friends or family want to come build stuff, I'll teach them. And come, they just gotta be on the stream, or not really, actually. Ooh, after I glue this, I'm gonna show you this project idea I have. Yeah. It was cool having somebody on the live stream though, having another person, but I realized that this shop is not big enough as it's set up for two large dudes. We were me and him were kind of stepping on each other's feet in here. I think it would be a good little segment, maybe once a month have a friend over and have them make something, teach them. Yeah. Okay. That's pretty tight. I'm going to set this aside until tonight. Let it dry. I'll show you, Nikki, kind of the projects I have in mind for coming up tonight and this week. So I've got these glued together chunks of walnut that have super nice grain. I don't know where to, now that I moved the angle, oh yeah, that looks good. So they got really nice grain. So what I'm gonna do with these is cut the bottom off and the top off, and then cut out the inside on the bandsaw, and then glue the bottom back on. The top I'll put some magnets on so that it has a magnetic lid. It'll be like a wooden container or whatever. It'll be two different sizes. And I'll make those tonight or coming up this week, just depends how things go. the stream's been doing good. Stream's been doing good. Like yesterday was the best day ever, and then the day before that was the best day ever before that. So the YouTube channel's doing pretty good, man. For being a small beginner YouTuber, you know, I've been streaming every day for 40 days now, I think. What is that? Is it 40 days? Something like that. Somewhere around 40 days. So 6 weeks or whatever. For 6 weeks, dude, having 450 subscribers, 1,400 watch hours, dude, feels good. Feels like we're gonna make it, you know? Feels like we're gonna make it. I did organize my space a lot better today on the stream. Cleaned up the bandsaw. Did a bunch of little things around here. Yeah. Oh, and I made these ones last night. So this is one of the ones from last night. I did this one different. I put the end grain on the face of the box on this one, and that actually caused a lot of problems. It broke in a bunch of spots, and this one was an absolute pain in the ass to build, and we had to repair a bunch of stuff, but we got it done. And this one, actually, making this one made me realize I should make a wooden drum. So I'm putting wooden drum on my list of things because of this box. And then made this one yesterday. See how the end grain's on the top and sides of this one? But I made this one yesterday. It came out good. Came out pretty good. This is made out of a cedar. I love how this knot ended up looking though. It looks like the sun in one of those paintings, you know? So yeah, so I feel inspired to make a wooden drum, and I think I could do it. I just have to like do a little research into how to do it, what kind of material I need, what the process is like and all that. But I think coming up in the near future, I'm gonna make a wooden drum, for sure. That would be cool. These people over here with projects. Project. Oh, what else? I had a, where'd it go? Oh, here it is. Here it is. This was like a piece of scrap. And so I cut out the insides and I like made a little tray out of it to hold my drawer pulls and little assorted pieces. We have a razor sharp piece of obsidian, like literally razor sharp. Oh shit. Literally razor sharp piece of obsidian right there. Careful. Very careful. Of course, Nikki, I still have my big pile of just stuff that I can't bring myself to throw out because I think that one day it might be something. Whatever. Here's what it is, man. I'm kind of hoarding this stuff over here, but I can have my little hoard. Anyways, everybody, I'm going to take a break, dude. I'll be back around 6. We'll build some stuff, then I'm going to go walk my dog and all that. Eat some food. It's storming over here, Nikki. Storming pretty bad. But anyway, thanks everybody for hanging out. Thanks everybody for hanging out, helping me clean up. And I'll be back at 6 o'clock tonight, Pacific, 6 o'clock Pacific. So in 5-ish hours, I'll be back, dudes, and we're going to make some stuff. It's going to be awesome. Oh, wait, before I go, Nikki, check out this piece right here. It was like a super gnarly piece of that madrone burl. So I stabilized it with a bunch of CA glue and stuff. So we're going to see if we can make that into something. And kind of the same idea with this piece of like walnut I pulled out of the scrap pile. Had huge cracking, big knot, all kind of stuff. So yeah, we're gonna see if we can turn this into something cool. This might end up just being like a art piece or whatever, you know, like a sculptural piece. Who knows? Anyways, guys, thanks everybody for tuning in. I'll see you guys tonight, 6 o'clock. That's a wrap.